I've been in the veteran space for over 7 years, focusing on employment, education, and transitional assistance. In my current role, I'm focused on housing and moving veterans up the housing continuum. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. I was attached to CVN 77, Carrier Strike Group 2, with the Navy's 5th and 6th Fleet. Our Veterans Build program helps serve military-connected families with affordable housing, home repairs, volunteer opportunities, and educational services to help prepare families with the financial tools they need for home ownership. All 8 Chicagoland affiliates serve veterans today through home ownership, and several other affiliates serve veterans through home repairs. But some veterans are not aware of these opportunities. And actually, some Habitat affiliates are not aware they are serving veterans because we haven't been consistent about asking the question, have you served? We are lining up funding and support to ensure that every veteran who comes to Habitat seeking housing and help and who qualifies for the program can be served. We are mapping out the veteran serving organizations in each county and systematically reaching out to make sure they are all aware of the services that Habitat provides and how to qualify. One of our most important partnerships is with Illinois Joining Forces. They provide holistic services to veterans throughout Illinois. Habitat provides housing, so they can refer veterans who need our services to us, and we can refer veterans who need other services to them. It's a real win-win.
Illinois Joining Forces is a statewide public-private partnership with the express mission of providing navigation services for service members, veterans, and their families so that they can be pointed to the resources in the community that they need and deserve. Illinois Joining Forces is funded by the Robert R. McCormick Foundation, and Habitat for Humanity is also funded by the Robert R. McCormick Foundation. And we collaborate together as partners to meet the needs of veterans and their families. Illinois Joining Forces began working with Habitat for Humanity because we were getting an increased number of requests for home repairs for veterans and their families. So for Illinois Joining Forces and myself personally, it gives us a great level of satisfaction to make sure that we're giving veterans an opportunity to get the services in the community that they need and to begin to live independent and thriving lives.
We've had veterans working with our affiliate sporadically since we began, but became intentional about it in 2015 when we joined Habitat's veteran program. Through our outreach, we were introduced to Augustine and his family. He had bought a home that had some issues with it that weren't discovered during the home inspection. It was just way too much for him and his family to absorb on top of purchasing a new house. So we were contacted through our Veterans Repair Program to see if we could provide assistance. One of the great things about our veterans program is the partnership that we have with other organizations that are supporting veterans. Illinois Joining Forces was integral in our success with Augustine's home by providing him with a safe place to have his family stay while we were in there making the necessary repairs.
I was stationed out of NAS Whidbey, Naval Air Station Whidbey. I served my 4 years there. I was an aviation ordnance, so pretty much loading live ammunition into fighter aircrafts. We started looking at houses when I got out of the Navy back in August of 2020. The housing market is actually pretty competitive right now, so it's kind of hard to find a house. It's a standard city inspection that you have to get to your city before you actually occupy your house. One of the violations was a slow drain leak. Clean up, wash clothes, do dishes, and we couldn't do any of that because the water, it's not that we didn't have water, it wouldn't go down and stay down, while Habitat for Humanity working on the repairs. Illinois Joining Forces helped by providing funds for lodging. I actually ended up staying in a hotel not too far from me. I just recently passed my house inspection, so I got a certificate for full occupancy. I'm living in it now. There are no issues. Everything is moving smoothly now. When we bought this house and we started having all these issues before Habitat intervened, I was like, man, this doesn't feel like home at all. But, you know, once everything got squared away and the house started looking how it was supposed to, I was like, now it feels like home.
We're seeing a 3 to 4 time response rate in interaction with the veteran community. That's a group of people that we dearly want to help. And we hope that through this partnership and its ongoing interaction with the veteran community, we can do just that.